Welcome to Dodger Stadium. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. And a big-time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right now, this manager has been making all the right moves.
Just about set to go. And today's starter, Randy Johnson. And he's closing in on an incredible strikeout milestone in his career.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Tucupita Marcano digs in now. Marcano having a lot more success on the road this season.
Marcano.
And a pitch. That one finds the corner. And that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles.
First pitch, 7-11.
The pitch. Foul ball.
What's up, brother?
Hey, how's it going, my friend? Hope going well for you.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. One down. We take a check of the Pirates. O'Neal Cruz.
And Boog, think about the batting average. He's getting a hit basically in 1/3 of his at-bats. I mean, a guy
Yes,
swinging it
sir,
like that,
and
it's
hope
hard for a
everything
manager
going
to
good
take
for
him
you
out of the
too.
lineup. So you play your way into an everyday spot. I'm looking for him to make an impact in this one.
Everything's going great for me. I appreciate you asking, too.
T. Brian Hayes in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Just busy, as
No
always.
score just getting started, top of the first. And it's even up.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
One now. In the air, out towards left center. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds here. Struggling on the road this season. Better results at home.
We got the Super Dodger team here, folks. We got Reggie Jackson, Ricky Henderson, Ken Griffey Jr., Ozzie Smith, Barry Larkin, Eddie Murray, Gary Carter, Mike Piazza, Chipper Jones, Cal Ripken Jr. Oh, did I say Jackie Robinson? I said him too. And we got Joe Morgan as well. And we got a few other great players too. Justin Turner, Mookie Betts, and so on and so on. Enjoy the game, folks. Thank you very much for coming to the channel. I appreciate it. And I hope you're all having a great time and had a great weekend.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. In the air, left field. Henderson drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the first. And on the hill, Jared Eichhoff.
I've been to this stadium many, many times in my life over the past years. And I've been on the baseball field itself many times too. Well, I've done it in real life as well.
Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook.
Used to live out there in old California. Decided to leave that. I got too crazy politics. So I took off and went to Texas and never looked back.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Nice check swing.
Righty to the plate. In the air, left field. Sawinski on the move.
Oh, just
And he
short.
makes the catch. And there's
Didn't
one
quite
down.
square up to it, but was close.
Batting second.
Here's the Dodgers
second
lineup
baseman.
now. And a big factor for them.
We got to get warmed up. That's what it is, people.
Well, he's just
He hasn't even
consistent
gotten warmed
and
up yet.
dominant power threat throughout his career.
Just got here.
400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Jackie Robinson stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. One down, base is empty. And that one ripped into right. Park makes the catch. And there are two down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those.
Now, see, that ball was towards the outside of the plate. In other words, the outer edge there on the block. And you have to start your swing early if you want to pull it. And you're in the left-hand batter's box. Or, yeah.
Swing and a ground ball in the middle. That's a base hit.
Hit them where they ain't. That's the key right there. So if the ball's to the outside of the plate, in other words, to the outer edge of the strike zone, you want to start early if you want to pull it to the right field from this batter.
Men in the sport as well, outstanding on the defensive end.
Now, generally, when it's to the outside like that, you want to go with the pitch and just set it off into the left field. But
Pick off first.
I like to challenge myself.
Another throw over. Yeah, they're keeping him close. Again to first. And no luck this time either. And another move. Back in again. They try another pitch out.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, we got Frank Thomas, too. He's our DH.
Line drive, caught. So the Dodgers leave one. We played an inning, no score. Back here in L.A., top of the second, Daniel Vogelback at the plate.
The first baseman, number 19, Daniel Vogelback. Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to...
And the pitch. And that one upstairs. The 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. That's down and in. And a pitch. Got him. And quickly one away in the second.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Jack Sawinski now at the plate. He was 1 for 5 back on Sunday. And that's in there for strike 1. The wind to kick the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 0-2 now. The punch out there. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Oh, 1 down. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And down on strikes he goes. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Reggie Jackson. His splits between April and May there.
Dodgers, the center fielder, Reggie Jackson.
The pitch. In for a strike. Strike 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Mike Piazza steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Next pitch downstairs. Ball one. That one to first, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ozzie Smith. Throw to first. Piazza back easily. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. There's the ball. Throw to second. He's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Pickoff move to second, and he's back in easily. Second inning here, no score. Ground ball right side. Throws to first. Got the out. Now at the plate, Barry Larkin.
The shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Check swing. Went around. That's strike one. Piazza on third with two out. Next pitch misses. It's a ball and two strikes. Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening. The 1-2. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Hayes should have this one. Puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it. One left for LA. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. Now here's Jake Marisnick.
Leading off for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Jake Marisnick.
I love you, baby. Mucho. I love you.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That misses the zone. Ball one. The pitch. There's the strike.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
The pitch. just off the outside edge.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
That one fouled off, 2-2. The wind of the pitch. That's to third. Tosses across to first. One up, one down.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 55,
Roberto Perez standing in. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Top of the third, no score. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 down.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
That thing had him completely fooled. He was way out in front of it with his swing. Let's see if we can do that again.
And first offering is fouled off.
Once I get enough coffee in me, I'll be doing a lot better here.
And a pitch.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Just missed. A little out front there as he swings through it. High fly ball, right field. Betts drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. Bucks go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chipper Jones. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's a strike. Here comes a pitch. Got him. Now one away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Henderson.
Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Down the right field line and a base hit. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That is a ground rule double right there. An automatic ground rule double. Bounces over the fence like that. You get a lot of those at Dodger Stadium, unfortunately.
This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
One down. Now here is Jackie Robinson. 0 for 1 so far.
Robinson.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4 sports star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
Move to second. Tag. And he's picked off. And the 1-0. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. And that extends the inning. And that knock bumps his hitting streak
Now
into
batting.
double digits,
Right
Chris.
fielder.
He's hitting 10 straight.
Mookie.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Pickoff throw. Robinson back in on a dive. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. Throw over to first. Back in safe. Really close. Robinson off of first with 2 away. Another throw over. And he's back again. Back to first. And once again, he's back in safely. Another check to first. And he's safe again. Uncle. To first one more time.
I love you, baby. I love you mucho, baby.
Righty delivers.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I love your little chili pepper, honey, baby.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Perez makes the catch, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers lead 1, and we are still scoreless. New inning getting started.
We're having a hard time here tonight getting started. Holy cow.
Second baseman.
It's good speed at
Got
the top.
zeros on the board.
Get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Johnson back to work. Ball 1 low. Kicks and deals. And that one a little bit high.
2-0.
2-0. And that one wrapped foul. 2-1 now. That one pulled foul. The pitch. And that one in the air center field. Jackson gets under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
Now batting. The third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
I love it, Mucho. You.
And now the lefty. And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of
Now
keeping the ball
the
out of the
center
air, lets the defense
Brian
work behind him with another ground ball.
Reynolds.
Good execution.
Next to hit, Brian Reynolds. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And the first pitch misses in the dirt. The Pirates yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and that rolls into the corner. Henderson hustles it back in, and now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Here's Daniel Vogelback. In the air, right side. Betts is on the move, brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still back here at Chavez Ravine. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Frank Thomas. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
2-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Up the middle. Sends it to Vogelback. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And now Reggie Jackson. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Kicks and fires.
That's the ball.
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time there.
So digging in, Mike Piazza. And a pitch. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. And now he's dead at first as he can't get back. 2 outs. Up the middle and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Here's a big power threat. Ozzie Smith. Check on the runner, and he just got his hand in there. Another move to first, and he's back in that time as well.
One ball, no strike.
Piazza off of first with 2 away. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds makes the catch, and that'll do it. One left for LA, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Dodge. Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Look at baby go, baby, baby, baby. I love you mucho, baby.
And here it comes. And ball 1.
1-0.
Left-hand batter waits. Slapped foul. So now 1-2.
1-2.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
O'Neill Cruz.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. First offering, and it just misses. Out to short. Larkin over to pick it up. Whips it to first on the run. He is safe. Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging. Well, they are going to challenge the call. And so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers
Here's
have
one
elected
more
to
look.
challenge the
They
previous
called him
play.
safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. Not enough to overturn it, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
Jake Marisnick, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Pickoff throw. Cruz back on a dive. And he deals.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Line drive. This looks like extra bases. Now it rolls down into the corner. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0. So one gone with a runner at third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Roberto Perez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And a pitch. That one off the mark, and a count 1-2. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. Johnson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, it can be so long. One that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And now, Hoy Park. Flied out his first time.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations,
And fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 0-2. Hammer, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-0. Around second now, going for 3. Pulls into third safely. And a run comes in to score.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day. And a nice job of turning that one around.
Marcano in the box again. Takes the strike. And a pitch. Strike 2.
0-2.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Barry Larkin. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swung on, belted. That one on its way. And it's gone. They're going crazy in the dugout, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Chipper. Jones steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In there for strike one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Righty to the plate. Check swing. He went 1-2. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Henderson stands in now, looks at that one inside. There's a line drive to left field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And up next for Los Angeles, Jackie Robinson, 1 for 2.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Ripped on a line to center. Reynolds pulls that one down. Runner tagging for third.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a ground ball to first, and foul ball. Here's your 1. Line drive, knocks it down. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. Now moves first, and Betts dives back.
Frank Thomas.
Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. Again to first, and again he's back safely. Next pitch is popped up. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Back here in L.A., top 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The third baseman, number 13.
0-1.
That hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. Hard hit left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Larkin with a relay throw to second, and he's safe. Go ahead run on base. And the batter now, Bryan Reynolds. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-2. Hayes at second with nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. Larkin sends it to first, and that is a big first out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Daniel Vogelbach.
Vogelbach swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Next offering is downstairs. One out and a runner at second. Next pitch is outside. And fouled off. Vogelbach stays alive.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
And at second. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
And a sac bunt here. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And that's in there for strike one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And now the lefty. Slice the other way and foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-2. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next is the designated hitter, Jake Marisnick. First pitch just misses. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. 2 outs. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. The tag out. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Reggie Jackson.
The center fielder.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Jackson.
And another ball. The wind to kick the pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Reynolds under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. And now here is Mike Piazza.
Piazza.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. and gone. That's what the fans came to see. His 9th homer of the year, and it ties it up. It's 3-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for L.A., Ozzie Smith. He's a guy who does it all. Smith checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. The wind of the pitch. Check swing. He held up. And it's a ball to strike. The wind of the pitch. Smoked on the ground, a second. Sends it to first. 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Stepping in, Barry Larkin. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are...
Hart makes the catch, and that'll do it. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now at 3 apiece. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Roberto Perez.
The catcher, number 55.
This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one out to right. Betts makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The right fielder, number 44, Hoy Park.
Hoy Park, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
On the ground, tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches
Now
for this game.
The second baseman, Tucupita Marcano.
So the batting order turns over, and now Tucupita Marcano for the 4th time tonight.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a foul ball. The next pitch misses, and that is ball one. 2 down, nobody on. And that's outside. The pitch. And now it's filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The pitch. And he walked him.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Up next for the Pirates, Brian Hayes. That one's in there, 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for any.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. It's in the dirt, and that's a stolen base, not even close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Next pitch misses. 3-1 now. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And a base hit on a line. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. It's 4-3. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. In there for strike one. Hayes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out towards left center. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Will Crowe. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Will Crowe.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's a speed threat. Chipper Jones.
Leading off for the
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Right-handed reliever. To the right side. Marcano tossed to first. And they get the out on Jones.
Now batting.
And now Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
Out towards right center field. Reynolds on his way over. Long run, tracks it down. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. They get the out on Robinson. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Dodgers down in. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. Digging in, Daniel Vogelbach. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound.
Daniel Vogelbach.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tommy Canely. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Number 44, Tommy Canely.
And he deals. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The pitch. And now 1-2. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Jack Sawinski will hit next. And that's in there for strike one. Righty delivers. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. 2 away now.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 3. And Ricky Henderson to grab. And that is the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Chris Stratton.
Number 46.
And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. And a pitch. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to 3rd. And yes, he did. He went around. Ripped on the ground to 2nd. Sends it to Vogelback. And Betts is gone. Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And now it's even up. And that's just foul.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Marcano tossed to first. And a couple of quick outs. So up next, Reggie Jackson. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Fought off foul. The tying run at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Oh, and 2 now. Ball 1 there.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Here's a 1-2.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
That one misses in the dirt. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for 2nd. In there. He's safe.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
At the plate, Mike Piazza, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Now a check on him at second, back safely. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. In the air to left center, Reynolds gliding to his right, brings it in for the third out. So the Dodgers leave one, score holds at 4-3. Back here in L.A., leading off, Jake Marisnick.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter.
The right-hander back to work. There's the strike of the knees. This one high in the air to left center. Jackson ranging to his right. Makes the grab, one down. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Roberto Perez. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Hoy Park. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
I love you, baby. Mucho. I love you.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Over to first, but he beats it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So the lineup flips over. Up next for the Pirates, Tucupita Marcano. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Check on the runner. Park gets back easily. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes.
Got him looking. That's the third out. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Pirates 4 and the Dodgers 3. Righty reliever out of the pen, David Bednar, trying to protect this lead.
Number 51, David Bednar.
We head to the bottom of the ninth. And the batter now, Ozzie Smith.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And a pitch. That misses, and that's ball one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The 1-0. Line drive. Reynolds puts it away, and a quick out, number one.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Barry Larkin steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Good contact guy, good defender.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
And the righty deals. A laser to left base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Go.
He's 2 outs away. Chipper Jones steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and he just misses. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's in there. There's a strike.
Just amazing to me how many.
The 2-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And it's caught for the out. Ricky Henderson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
To the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank
Coming to you live from Southern California. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Yeah, we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Clayton Kershaw. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
All right, ready to get underway. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
I love you, baby. Mucho.
Here comes a pitch. That misses, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 5-10.
Kershaw fires. And a foul ball. In the air, right field. Betts is on the move and makes the grab. One down. Here's Ben Gamble. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
Ben Gamble.
In there for strike one. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Brian Reynolds takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the first. Getting the nod on the mound, Zach Thompson. What do you look for here?
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Ricky Henderson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Leading up for the Dodgers,
Henderson, third on the National League leaderboard for batting average.
Ricky Henderson.
The pitch.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The punch out there, and 1 out now. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Joe Morgan had the day off yesterday.
The second baseman, Joe
Pitch
Morgan.
misses inside, and that's ball 1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And they get Morgan for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting third.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Gary Carter.
Boog, one of the hottest guys on this team over his last 10 games, hitting over 500, just absolutely on fire. A lot of loud contact off of his bat. It's interesting to see how they're going to try to pitch to him, how they're going to try to get him out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
First offering misses the mark. Just a slow ground ball this time. The throw to first. That is the inning. Dodgers back here at Chavez Ravine. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
The first baseman, number 19, Daniel
Swinging a
Vogelbach.
foul back. That's out of play. A wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next pitch way upstairs. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Jack Sawinski. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss. No score here in the second. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. And that's in there for strike one. This is a guy originally drafted as a shortstop. He's got big-time power. Next offering is in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Stays alive. And the pitch.
1 and 2.
Swing and a pop-up. Kershaw settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Thomas entering this one second in the National League in hitting.
Frank Thomas.
The pitch. Ripped back to the mound, and that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Thompson keeping an eye on him. Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. Back to first. And no luck this time either. And another move. And a shocking development. He's safe again. Now, Ken Griffey Jr. Little chopper rolls foul. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Thompson with a move to first. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Got him. Now 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Gary Carter at the plate now. Looks at one down below the zone. And the 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
I love you, baby. Mucho.
Oh, that drilled it. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander.
I love you, baby. Mucho.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Eddie Murray. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. Carter leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's going to be Cal Ripken Jr. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. They say you win. And there is another strikeout. Perez on to first. That ends the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the third inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Jake Marisnick. That one ripped. Can't get there, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. In there, and it's 0-1. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is fouled back. Left field. And Ricky Henderson to grab. And there's one down. Roberto Perez standing in. 2 for 8 in the series so far. First pitch just misses. Kershaw, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And there's the strike.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch misses inside, and the count's even at 2. Next pitch inside, 3-2 now. Kicks and deals. Got him. Out number 2.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Runner leads away at second. Runner breaks for third. Squirts away a little bit. No throw. He steals third easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. At the belt and fires. Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Third out. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. as we go to the last of the third. And here is
Leading up
Justin
for the
Turner.
Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Thompson back to work. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. And here it comes. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1. And the right-hander deals. Grounded to Chavis. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And stepping in is the speedy Ricky Henderson. On the ground right side. To first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Now here is Joe Morgan.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
They say you win. Two outs. And downstairs.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Next pitch is popped up. Vogelback has a beat on it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ben Gamel.
The right fielder, number 18.
That one fouled off.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
0-1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. He swings and fouls one off. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Betts racing over to make the catch.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. A switch hitter batting right. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
On to Murray. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Daniel Vogelback.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there for strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. Bounce to the right. That ends the frame. On now to the bottom of the fourth. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. Here's Mookie now. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Towards first. And Betts is set down. Frank Thomas getting ready to hit.
Frank Thomas.
First pitch, not close. One down, base is empty. And fouled off. Next offering down in the dirt. Righty to the plate. In for a strike. And that is strike two. The pitch. And that one missing low. Three and two now. And that's ball four.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
One gone runner at first. And now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst up to first, and they've got him picked off. Thomas hung up in a rundown now. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Mojo baby, what the fuck is that? Did you see that, honey? Mojo baby, I love you.
Execute. I guess you tip your cap to the base runner on that one. Really good job of getting out of it.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide five-tool player, and every one of those five tools was elite.
The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That term five-tool guy gets thrown around lightly sometimes, but with Junior, it applies 100%. There's nothing this guy couldn't do on the diamond.
On the ground, right side. They get one. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. And the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And foul ball. The next offering misses. Now 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Bounce to third. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Chavis.
And now it's Michael Chavis. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Liner, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second, and that's going to roll to the wall. Junior gets it back in quickly. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one. Now here's Jake Marisnick. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Turner settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Next pitch is popped up. Murray makes the play, and the inning is over. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Back here in L.A., here's the power hitting catcher, Gary Carter.
For the Dodgers, the catcher, Gary Carter.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. A little bit low.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The 1-0. They say you win. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 12th of the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And up next for Los Angeles, Eddie Murray.
Kind of a throw.
I love you, baby. Mucho.
On the ground, right side. Chavis fires over to first. Murray retired.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Cal Ripken Jr. digs in now. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the
I
game.
love you, baby. Mucho.
We'll always know Cal
I love
Ripken
you,
was a
baby.
straight right. He was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
And that one hit to first. Got him on the off-balance throw. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
2 outs, base is empty. Justin Turner now at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And Turner is retired. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Top of the 6th inning. And here's the catcher, Roberto Perez.
For Pittsburgh, the catcher, number 55.
And there's a foul ball. Yeah, even though middle infielders with power are common now, Ripken still holds the record for most homers hit by a shortstop. It might not be as unbreakable as one of his other records. Still pretty impressive, though. Swings and misses. 1 away.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
back to the top of the lineup. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Hayes. The lefty, the 1-0. And that one lifted in the air center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 18, Ben Gamel.
2 outs, base is empty. Ben Gamel, the next to hit. First offering misses the mark. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. In the air, left side. Henderson in position. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ricky Henderson. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And he deals. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. His 17th of the year. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
And the first offering is not close.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a pitch.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And the righty deals. Liner snagged at first. Here's Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Check swing, went around. Strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. And it's 1-1. Here comes a pitch. This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone. Mookie Betts blasts one out. Home run number 20 on the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Thompson out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Dwayne
attention,
Underwood
please.
Jr. gets
Now
handed the rock
pitching
out of the
for
pen.
Pirates,
He's into the game with the
number
bases
56.
empty.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll
I love you
see how
too,
many outs
baby.
he's able to get
Mucho.
this
I love you too.
Bases empty, one away. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
Hitter, Frank Thomas.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Jack Griffey Jr.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Ken Griffey Jr. That one laced to center and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles.
Catcher,
Everything was
8,
on time and fluid in that
Gary
swing. Got a pitch you could get the
Carter.
barrel on and lined it into center.
Now here is Gary Carter. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Towards right center. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Both runners able to move up a base, so it'll be second and third with two gone. The tag, and that's out number 3 in. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of inning number 7. Brian Reynolds here.
The center fielder, number 10.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one to first. He takes it on his own. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel.
Here's Daniel Vogelback.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
So up next, Jack Sawinski.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jack
Kershaw checks on the runner. Vogelback back in standing. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires. Puts a bunt down. And Michael Chavis will get a chance to hit.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
In there, and it's 0-1. Chavis drafted as a shortstop. Vogelback, the lead runner at second. Sawinski at first, one gone. Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a really good take.
That to right. Betts under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Jake Marisnick getting ready to hit.
Designated hitter, Jake Marisnick.
Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Still down 3-0.
7th inning stretch.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aaron Fletcher. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Murray up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Quickly to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Man at first. Here's Justin Turner. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. On the ground to short, base hit. That was smoke through the infield. The throw to third, and he's out. Turner into second, and he's got it double.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And the 1-0. Breaking ball gets the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One and two now. He's trying for third. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Got it. Really had to move. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the eighth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
The shortstop.
Fouled off. He was late.
Newman.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases, and that one's going to get into the corner. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the eighth.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Perez up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. And it's even up.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
And a ball and two strikes. Swing and a tapper. On to Murray. First out in the top of the eighth. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Betts brings it in, and there's two down.
The right fielder, number 18, Ben.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ben Gamel.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch just misses. Newman at third with two away. Next offering is in for a strike. That clips the corner.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Base hit as he pulls up short. In comes the runner from third, and now just a two-run deficit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with two strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
The tying run at the plate. Up the middle, and a base hit right there. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And here's the first baseman, Daniel Vogelback. And that's in there for strike one. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. The pitch. Popped up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Will Crowe on for the 30th time this year.
Will Crowe.
Welcome back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman.
And a pitch.
Joe Morgan.
Right side. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now it's Mookie Betts. In there for strike one.
One strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. Move to first, and he dives back in safely. Another throw over, and he's back again. Again to first, and once again he's back in safely. Pickoff throw once again, back in again. Runner at first with no outs here. The pitch. Down and in, moved his feet. Two now. The punch out there, and one gone.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here. He circles the bases, and they add a couple more. It's 5-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now the catcher up to hit, Gary Carter. He's already homered in this game. Well struck right field. Up against the wall and makes the catch.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Murray.
And next for L.A., Eddie Murray. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Crow checks the runner.
No, he got it.
Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Junior off of first with two away. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away.
The batter, number 8.
On the mound now, Dylan Peters.
Cow.
On for his 20th appearance of the year. So 2 on with 2 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Ripped towards third. Out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 9th. And the batter now, Jack Sawinski.
The left fielder, Jack Sawinski.
And here it comes. That's in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. And a swing and a miss there. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. That hits the dirt. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Here's Chavis now.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Michael Chavis.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Next offering misses. 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Jake Marisnick. That one's in there, 0-1. The wind of the pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. In the air, out towards left center. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Smoke up if you can see my message. Say yes in chat.
Yes, I can see your message completely.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And today is draft day, Singy, an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams.
Boog, what's changed in baseball is that draft picks are going to get to the big leagues a lot sooner. They're going to be tracked every step of the way, and they're going to be expected to have an impact. So for teams, they have to get it right because there's nowhere to hide in terms of what did you do with the information, who did you select, and how have you brought them through your system.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Our starting pitcher in this one, Tony Gonsolin.
Well, he went the distance last time, came away with the W, and we'll see if he can continue that trend in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte.
For the Mets, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
The pitch. And that one fouled off.
First pitch, 7-10.
And the 0-1. Now 1-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The 1-1. Upstairs. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream. Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Here's Luis Guillorme. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. One down, base is empty. Inside, just missed. The wind to kick the 2-0. That's through there for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Henderson makes the grab. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. First pitch, not close. And a good eye there.
And drive it to the opposite field.
Next pitch inside. And now 3-0. And that drops in for a strike. Up the middle. Smith gloves it. That's out number 3. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. Getting the nod in this one, Chris Bassett. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ricky Henderson.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the left fielder,
The pitch.
Ricky Henderson.
There's the strike. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting second,
Jackie
the
Robinson
second baseman.
steps to the plate for the
Jackie
Dodgers. Big time power.
Robinson.
On the ground right side. Just got him. And he was burning up the baseline. Time now for Dave
Batting
Roberts'
third.
lineup for the
The
Los
right
Angeles
fielder.
Dodgers.
Reggie
In the 6th spot for them in this
Jackson.
one, Mike Piazza.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. When he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency. That bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
So up next, Reggie Jackson. His home and away splits there. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Pickoff move to second. Ricky dives back in. Henderson, the runner at second with 1 away. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo flying after this one. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
batting fourth, the designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Thomas entering this one second in the National League in hitting. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Ground ball right side. Throws to first. What a play to end the inning. An inning in the books tonight. And we're scoreless here on the show. Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Gonsolin back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Mark Canha.
Here's Mark Canha. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
No score here in the second. And down on strikes. 2 away.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame the guy.
I love you, baby. Mucho. I love you, baby.
Realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Second inning here, no score. Kicks and deals. Right through there, got it. And that is that. Mets go down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ken Griffey Jr. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next offering is way upstairs.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
That smash towards center. Nimmo makes the play. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Mike Piazza. And first offering is fouled off.
I love you, baby. Mucho. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Mucho.
They say you win. 1-2 now. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting 7.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Eddie Murray. Bassett with a look to first. Dives back, and he's out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
On the ground, McNeil picks it up. Over to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And stepping in for New York, J.D. Davis. Gonsolin back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And now the 0-1.
Ball 1. One ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Jones picks it up. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8.
You gotta be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Into center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Check on the runner. Nimmo back easily. Righty delivers. Foul ball there. Top of the third, no score. Fouled off down the right side. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Now move to first, and he's back safely. In there, and it's 0-1. Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next pitch misses. And 1-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Pretty busy these days, and everything's going great. How's everything going for you, bro?
The pitch. That's in there. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. On the ground, right side. Not in time. He's safe. Luis Guillorme digs in now.
Designated hitter, Luis Guillorme.
In there for strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
2 outs. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Ricky Henderson to grab. And that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets, and we are still scoreless. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the big-time power threat, Ozzie Smith.
The shortstop.
There are hitters you love to watch
Ozzie.
hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch,
Yeah.
but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Righty to the plate. Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Stepping in the long ball threat,
The
Chipper
third baseman.
Jones.
Chipper Jones.
Out towards left center. Nimmo going back some more. And there's two down.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
So the lineup flips over. Here's a big power threat, Ricky Henderson. And the first offering is not close. And a pitch. And a foul ball. The 1-1. That one pushed foul. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The wind of the pitch. 3-2 now. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Pete Alonso. This to third. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Next pitch inside, 2-1. Kicks and fires. Strike two.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Junior makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mark Canha.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Mark Canha. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Next offering is in for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
The 1-2. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still no score. And welcome back. Bottom four, here's some real power at the plate. Jackie Robinson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
And now here is Reggie Jackson. First offering, misses the mark.
Ball one, no strike.
To short, could be two. There's one. On to first in time. Double play.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Next is the Dodger DH, Frank Thomas. On the ground, right side. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Down the left field line, base hit. Go ahead run on base. J.D. Davis up now for the Mets. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now one away.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with two strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Brandon Nimmo will hit next. Pickoff move to first. McNeil gets back easily. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Hit on the ground, might be two. Goes to second, safe there. No play, that's an infield single. First and second, one out. James McCann now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Next offering is fouled back. McNeil at second. Nimmo over at first with one away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Murray puts the squeeze on that one. Two away now.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Starling Marte up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
First and second, two down. Got him looking. That's the third out. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here at the ballpark, here's a speed threat, Ken Griffey Jr. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Out to short. Zips it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza.
Line drive. Nimmo right there to make the grab. And there are two outs.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Eddie Murray steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Fought off foul.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
McNeil gets it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and we're still knotted at 0. Top 6, and now the DH, Luis Guillorme. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And he deals. Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And he'll be safe at first.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. Checks over to first. Back safely. In there for strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Guillorme gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two. And now 2-2. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that one wrapped foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Next to hit, Mark Canha, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Gonsolin picks over, back in there standing. Out to short. And that'll do it. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. And we still have no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ozzie Smith.
Dodgers, the shortstop.
Bassett back to work.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run. Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
On a line, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball bat.
Bassett keeping him close. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. Back to first. And again, he's back safely. To first one more time. And he's safe again. Uncle. And now Chipper Jones. First pitch, and he just misses. Bassett with a look to first. Smith back in standing. The 1-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And they got him. And now Ricky Henderson. Bounced up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Now it's the power speed combo. Jackie Robinson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Bassett throws over, and he's back in on a dive. Left-hand batter waits. He swings and fouls one off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And the next pitch is way outside. At the belt and fires. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Jones on second. Henderson at first. One gone. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next offering in the dirt. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Reggie Jackson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And now he looks it back to second. And the 1-0. That one fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. In the air, right field. Back there. Turning and looking, and it's gone. His 26th of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 4-0.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
So to away with nobody on. Ken Griffey Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. With Jr., probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. Dodgers with the big blast, a grand slam. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here in L.A., top of inning number 7, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman.
The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
Here comes a pitch. And takes low for ball one.
And even though he was on the big stage playing in front of thousands of people, you always remember the hat backwards, big smile on his face. He kept this game that can have a lot of stress in it fun, just like he was a kid.
One now. Way high. 2-2 now. That one lifted to left. Henderson coming on. Makes the grab after a long run. One up, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now it's J.D. Davis. And that's in there for strike one.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
This one smoked out to left. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Around first, digging for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Now
solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next pitch is inside. 2-0. 2 outs. Hit on the ground to the right side. That's a base hit. Run scores. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Stepping in, Starling Marte. That one drilled left field. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Drew Smith takes over on the mound, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. And now the switch hitting catcher, Mike Piazza. And the pitch. That one misses. 1-0. And here it comes. Swing and a line drive caught. So digging in, Eddie Murray.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. The pitch. That's towards center. Nimmo settles under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
And now Ozzie Smith. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Ripped on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Round second, digging for third. Lindor with a relay throw in there safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around to third.
And up. Next for Los Angeles, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
On the ground, out to short. On to first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the DH, Luis Guillorme.
For the Mets, the designated hitter, Luis.
In the air to left center. Junior makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Pete Alonso
Pete
up now for the Mets.
Alonso.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Jackson moving to his left. The wind to the pitch. Stays alive. And it's fouled away. Got it. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor, for the 4th time tonight. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Now on the bump, Dennis Eckersley. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
First offering, and it just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Smith over to first in time, and that will end the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, and they trail it 4-1. Trevor May taking over on the mound, and this is his season debut. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Ricky Henderson.
For the Dodgers, the left fielder, Ricky.
The pitch.
Henderson.
On the mark there, and that's ball 1. There's a strike. Next pitch is outside, and a count 2-1. Righty to the plate. The 2-1 is high. And a pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. Oh! It just got out of here. His 18th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 5-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And next for LA, Jackie Robinson.
Now batting second baseman, Jackie.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The pitch. That one ripped. Nimmo racing over to make the catch.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly
The right
all
fielder,
over
number
it, but
9.
sometimes you hit it too hard
Reggie
and right at someone. You're looking for one of those
Jackson.
bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Reggie Jackson. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. This to center field. Nimmo moving under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas steps to the plate. Plate for the Dodgers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah. Griffey Jr.
Breaking ball.
Guys,
Now
he's got to find a way to
catcher,
compose himself or he's not going to be out there much longer.
Hazard.
And that one hammered. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Mark Canha.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder, Mark Canha.
The wide to kick the pitch. And there's a ball. The 1-0. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And first offering is fouled off. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. Canna around third. The relay throw. The tag out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Now a fly ball to right center. Jackson settles under this one. Out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon.
Mets down to their final out. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And that one fouled off. Next offering is down low. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball. The 1-2. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take the series opener here at home.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
5-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
All right, peeps, I'm going to end this live broadcast. I appreciate you coming, and leave a thumbs up if you would be so kind, and maybe even hit the subscribe button if you'd be so kind, and turn on notifications. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Hope you have a great day.